Well, morning guys. This morning we're under this bus that we had previously checked, and the transmission had blown out on it. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this one apart. I have to put the valve body back on and all that junk that I removed. Pan goes on it, so I can go ahead and drop it and get it ready for shipping it back as a core, and of course installing that rebuild transmission that we received. It's been a little hectic. A whole bunch of other little things came up, so we had to push this one aside for now, but let's go ahead and get it done this time. Alright, let me go ahead and get started. Well guys, now comes the fun part. We can go ahead and remove this drive shaft hangers, drop the drive shaft so it's out of the way, and start getting the harnesses done. Well, hoses, filters, stuff like that removed, and get that selector cable off, and just make sure that there's nothing connected to the transmission. Go ahead and get the jack under it, undo the bolts on the torque converter, and then I'll go ahead and undo the bolts around the engine mounting ring. And it's going to take us a couple of hours, dude, but that transmission is going to come down. So let me go ahead and get to it. We're going to go ahead and give the drive shaft reference marks so that when we put it back together, we make sure we get on the correct phase. So same location that it was in before, just to make sure we don't get vibrations or anything. These drive shafts are phased on the unit, so want to make sure we get it in the correct phase. Well guys, we have to use that bumper lift, raise the bus up a bit. This transmission, we have to be able to roll it out from under the bus. That thing is already on the jack, and dropped. I couldn't get the camera in here, dude. It's a mess. Oil spilled the whole everywhere. I didn't want to mess up the phone, but I will show you guys how we install it, and it'll be a lot cleaner, so I'll be able to record the actual mounting of the transmission on the jack, the lifting of it, how we set up the converter on there, and how we get it back on that flange on the engine. It's a little dark. Let me try and see if I can get, no, it's a little too dark, but I'll show you on the installing of the transmission. I'll get some light under here so you guys can see. Alright, let me go ahead and pull this one out and transfer some of the sensors off of this old unit onto the new unit, so we can go ahead and start trying to put it back onto the unit on the bus. Oh, that's the reason why we lift. It's hitting the exhaust. Let me go ahead and lift this one up a bit and get this one out. We're going to go ahead and reinstall them on the new transmission just to